I've got a box of goodies back and I can now rebuild my brakes. Thanks to Brent at Perth Brake Parts. We'll save them, they can go on the car later. So what's in the box of tricks? Well, one of the first things I got, or this is the thing I wanted to get first, that kind of escalated into a bit of everything. And that is braided brake hoses. So I took the brake hoses off of the fire station rescue car, and Brent at Perth Brake Parts made these to the pattern. So the short ones are the rear, and the longer ones with the bracket. Now I think he's actually, that bracket I believe was recycled off the old brakes that I gave him. So this hose is for the front. Damn, nice job. On the fronts you saw Brent sold me a set of brake pads which I fitted up for the last track day that I did. But I'm going to take that a step further as well, and using rebuild kit that he gave me, I am going to take the old brake caliper again from the spare car outside, and I will rebuild these with the rebuild kit, and that should give us some good stopping on the front. Remake my brake. Calipers are all painted, looking nice in yellow too, and ready to be put back together with the new rubbers. some lubrication to make it all work nice and smoothly, and nice clean components going back in, like the caliper piston here. that's one caliper restored with the new rubbers around the piston and the pins. If you're going to do brakes yourself, my handy hint, pay somebody else to rebuild your caliper for you. Man, what a fiddly pain in the ass job that was, especially getting the piston in around that rubber seal. They're all back together. It's a very fiddly job, and it's a very fiddly job, and I'm really glad that I actually had two old calipers off the spare car that I could work on while that thing is still able to be driven. I've got so many of these spare calipers from all the dodgy old cars, and I highly recommend, if you can get yourself a spare set of calipers off a wreck or something before you start doing your caliper rebuild, because now that I know, when I go and change them out on the car, if I have done something wrong and they leak or the calipers are not holding any brake pressure at all, I can just stick the old caliper straight back on and I know that they're working still. And that's what we're about to do now. Put these beautiful yellow, horribly obnoxious, bright coloured calipers on my race car. fitted. The braided brake hoses are also attached, and I'm curious to find out what sort of effect that has on my brake pedal feel. I do have some newly machined drums, as well as shoes and wheel cylinders for the back, but race day's on Friday in a couple of days time from now, and I don't want to miss out because I've got the car in the air with no brakes on it, so that'll wait till next time. So all I have left to do now before we take it back to the track is bleed the brakes.